I'm sorry for the past 10 years of shows, and also... So I didn't know it started. Sorry. So I'm just looking at this book you're reading, Jeff.
Yeah, it's a great...
What's it called?
It's the one with the stuff on the front. It's great.
Come on, Jeff, read what it's called.
Yeah, it's Dirty Hand. Dirty...
No, it's not Dirty Hand. It's the new #1 New York Times best-selling author Kim Harrison's book, The Undead Pool.
Yeah, right, that's right.
Apparently it's about, you know, a sexy woman that's got a light-up ball in her hand. Well, I'm in. What's it about, Jeff?
It's about 200 pages long.
No, about 400 pages long.
400 pages long.
Yeah. No, it's one of them magic books where, you know, magic happens and then there's spells and vampires. Where's the woman with the ball in her hand?
It's on page 14.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think I'll have a crack at this. You know, I like me fantasy. I guess it's fantasy. Is it fantasy?
Yeah, we've been living...
Do you know, I don't know anything about it at all, honestly. But it comes recommended by Charlene Harris, who did the other books.
Yeah.
She does the vampire books. She does the, whatchamacallit, Dead, You Better Look Out.
Yeah, you better watch it.
What's it? The True Blood, yeah, the True Blood. Yeah, you know about there's vampires, yeah. And they drink blood.
Yeah. They're naked a lot of nudity.
I haven't watched the show, actually. Have you watched it?
Oh yeah, there's just penises galore.
Really? Do they show actual peepees on TV?
That was actually...
That's not really drawing me in. I mean, a little bit, but, you know... Actually, a lot, but no. Do they show peepees, really?
Sure, yeah.
Do they show peepees, like, when they're in, I'm trying my best, man. Do they show, a gentleman who's pleased to be there? Would they show that?
Sometimes.
Really?
Sure, why not? Sure, hell yeah.
Jeez. Yeah. One day I'm gonna get cable then, that's it. But until that day, much like you, I'm stuck with this. We'll be right back.
Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Underwearness from Depend. Get a free sample at underwearness.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's very good. Please sit down, relax, everything's fine. That's great, yes indeed. Okay, quietly. Thanks everybody, how was that? That was very, very good everybody. That was really very inspiring.
Very much so. Yes.
Very good. Yeah, I heard the warm-up guy.
Yeah.
Before I came out saying make his body wiggle?
Wiggle, yeah. Make it wiggle.
Make his body wiggle with the blast of air from the organic energy. Anyway, that's what happened. And he did this with his hand.
He did that, like a, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like a chicken. Did they ever sing you that jingle from the 1970s Scottish television?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
sing
all
it.
right.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah.
No, there's a jingle I used to sing. Remember I used to sing this? I was, I'm like an old dude now, aren't I? You know, when I was a kid, there used to be a jingle for chicken on Scottish television when I was a kid, and they would sing, chicken, lay a little egg for me. Oh, no, it was for eggs. That's right.
Eggs, yeah.
Chicken, a homestead it must be, because that was the name of the thing.
Yeah, right.
It's full of country goodness and Scottish naturally. Chicken, lay a little egg for me. That's what it was.
That's good, yeah.
Now, here's your challenge, young people. Here's your challenge. Get on the internet and find that. Because it'll be there. The other one I remember is this. I'll get on with the show in a minute, but there's another one. There was one, I don't know why I remember this. It must have been when I was really young, but it was for Anne French deep cleansing milk. Have I ever told you about this? Have you ever heard of that?
Sure, yeah, sure.
Have I told you
Deep
about this?
cleansing.
No, it was a deep cleansing milk for the ladies, but it was so kind of like swinging Carnaby Street in the 60s and all that. So it was like, what makes the girls that look good, Anne French deep cleansing milk.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
What puts a smile upon the face of the prettiest girls around the place? I'll get on.
Yeah. All right.
It's a great day for America. It is, of course, a great day for fight fans all across the country. Everyone's reeling about the big fight with the two Hollywood tough guys, Orlando Bloom and Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
They had a fight. They got into a fight in a restaurant today. Who won that fight? I think we did, America. Yeah. In this corner, weighing less than 100 pounds and peeing in a bucket, this guy. Yeah. And in the other corner, the beautiful princess from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
The fight happened. I heard about this. I'm like, I'm going into work late. It happened today in Ibiza, or as the Eurotrash pronounce it, Ibiza. Also, Dracula says it like that as well.
That's true.
In Ibiza. It's in Spain. Orlando apparently threw a punch. It was brutal. You know, mascara was everywhere. No broken bones, but sadly a few broken nails. Every great fight needs a great name. You know, Muhammad Ali had the Thriller in Manila and the Rumble in the Jungle. So, what do we call this one? Jeff, let's play. What do we call the fight?
Okay,
All right,
yeah,
then.
all right,
I'll start. The commotion near the ocean.
That's good, yeah. I like that. The punch in the teeth in Ibiza.
Oh, not bad. All right.
Yeah.
The girly taunt in the restaurant.
Yeah. That's good, yeah. The effeminate fray in the cafe. Fray. It's a fray.
But I did restaurant, then you did cafe.
Yeah, it's kind of a fray, though. Fray.
I don't know. Do another one.
No, go on. You
do another one.
Okay. The not a scratch on ya in España. Yeah.
All right, the kicking of the asso in the land of Picasso.
That's the one.
All right, that's the one, you see. Here in L.A., it's very different. We're in the middle of a serious drought. Last night, there was a huge water main broke, though, and flooded an area near Beverly Hills with 10 million gallons of water. The entire town smelled like a wet Kardashian all day. Craig, when will you leave them alone? When they go away. Or more likely, when I go away.
That's right, yeah. Oh.
Anyway, homeowners in the area, everyone was panicking. I haven't seen people run away from water like this since R. Kelly's last video.
Yeah.
Craig, when will you stop going on about that? I don't know. Anyway, are you worried about Orlando Bloom and Justin Bieber?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm so torn up by it.
Hey, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger's birthday. Yeah. Why are you applauding? Everyone has a birthday. Nothing special about it. It's his birthday, or as he calls it. What does he call it again? That's it, yeah. Arnold celebrated quietly at home with his friends and his families.
Yeah.
Craig, when will you... I don't know. Look, he may be getting up there, but he still looks great. Do we have a picture of Arnold? Look at that. Come on.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, that's it.
Yeah, look at me in my Speedos. I look great, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Fantastic, yeah, exactly.
Do it again, and we'll show the picture.
Yeah, yeah. Hey. Why don't you come here and blow out the candles? Yeah.
Yes, we're keeping it classy. All the way to Christmas. We're right back. Welcome back to the show, where tonight I've decided to sing jingles from British advertising in the 1960s and 70s.
Yeah.
What makes the girls that look good, add French deep cleansing milk. What puts a smile upon the face of the prettiest? Oh, there was another line in it as well. What do the guys that look for?
This is on TV right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know there was another one? It's still on in Britain, I think. They used to, for kids, it was a little, it's a little candy bar, a little snack bar.
Right.
Candy. It's called a fudge bar. And they used to think, now, this is the song, and you can check. It goes, a finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. A finger of fudge is just enough until it's time to eat. It's full of chocolatey goodness and very small and neat. A finger of fudge is just enough. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. That's the good stuff. Yeah. Take that, Jon Stewart.
Yeah. Who?
All right.
No. I don't have cable, so I was seriously...
All right. What time is it?
Oh, it's tweet mail time. Time to take advice.
Play the jingle, lads. Play the jingle.
Go for it.
Tweets will set you free. Try Sheraton. Twitter. Tweet the night with me. Check the tweets. And also email.
This is from William in Tacoma, Washington. You ever been there?
William.
He says, Craig, how come your horse's front feet are a different size to his back feet? Is that true? First of all, let me just say, I don't care that much. And I wish I'd never asked, really. Are you all right? Yeah, William, it's not a real horse. All right, this is from Antonio in Dallas, Texas. You ever been there?
Oh, Antonio.
You ever been to Texas?
Yeah, a couple times, yeah.
What did you notice about it?
It was big.
Anything else galore there?
No, but I did have a finger of fudge. What the hell? What the hell, man?
Was it full of chocolatey goodness?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Says, Craig, what is your resting pulse? Your arse and parsley. What is that? Some kind of... What? What are you doing?
I'm legitimately laughing. What a stupid question.
Yeah, what is your... what are your bench press, Greg? What are your bench? Put your wrist below...
When you get in a good workout, where's your heart rate then?
Yeah. Do you do crunches?
Penises galore. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man.
All right. This is from Keith in Milwaukee. He says, Craig, would you mind if I call you about a personal matter regarding myself and Jeff Peterson? Well, you can, but I don't... Oh, my... Quiet, please. I'm on the phone. Hello?
Hi. You just read my letter?
Who is this?
That's okay. What did it say my name was on the letter?
Wait a minute. This is you, Miriam, isn't it?
You know it is.
I told you never to call me, you bitch. I hate you.
I'll give you a finger of fudge, you son of a...
Whoa, easy. Wow.
I'm sorry for being rude, everyone, but she drives... I've had enough.
She's a horrible woman.
She's a terrible woman. Hello?
This is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hey, this is great. Yeah, thank you.
Happy birthday, ex-governor.
This is great. How are
things?
you?
Did you have a nice time?
Oh, this is great. Yeah, my cake was decorated with penises galore.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
Did you hear that?
What's going on
Did you hear
here?
that?
Why is he saying that?
I don't know why he's saying it. I tell you what, you keep talking and I'll talk to him at the same time.
Okay, great. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, you know, that's pretty good there. Yeah, you finger of fledge. Penis is good.
We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. A hugely popular comedian, fantastic comedian. He'll be at the Punchline in Sacramento, August 23rd and 24th. Please welcome the legend that is Dana Carvey, everybody. Dana Carvey.
So nice, honestly. I can be sincere.
Yeah.
Craig, can I call you Craig?
No. I don't know.
Arnold is a friend of mine.
Is he really?
He did just call. Oh. And he has a CBS feed at his house. You know Arnold. Let me tell you something. Tell Mr. Carrie Ferguson that he's the one laughing now, but you'll be laughing later. Something like that. I had to do it.
It seems fair.
I had to do it.
Yes, you did.
Oh, there he is. What is that? Is that like he's playing a keyboard?
He was a piano player before his tragic accident.
This show, because my wife's Irish cousin is here, he said, because he loves this show, he says, I think really, honestly, it's for people who, smoke a bit of weed.
Well, they're certainly not excluded from the show. What I think, I feel that...
You are.
Careful. Hey, Dad, what's your racing pulse, man?
I've never been on a show like this.
I never have been on
You
this
are
one.
the most relaxed host in the history of television.
Well, that's because
So
I've got a
if
cushion. I've got a cushion.
All right. I've gotten a workout today, at least. That's
Yeah,
good.
no, you look
Let me
good.
tell you something. So anyway, that's a good thing, and you're a very good chap. You're a great man.
I like the way you look. You look kind of Reservoir Dogs. I kind of like it. It's kind of
is-
like, yeah.
It's very badass.
It
I gotta
is very
admit.
badass. You look like you could take on some of the toughest guys in Hollywood. Bieber, Bloom, some of the real...
Oh, I'm like, I always wanted to be a New York guy. You know what I mean? I just want to be a guy who could, with no irony and nothing, go, get
Crikey.
out of here. You know? Come on! Wouldn't you want to be that guy?
What guy? What, tough guy?
All those Scorsese films. Just,
Well,
what are you
hey,
going to do?
what
What are you going to do? You got a snake? You got a snake? What are you going to have? So, a cup of Joe or something? Get
Crikey.
out of here. You know, you
Wait,
want-
listen, if you're going to applaud every time someone cusses, it's going to be a very long night.
I was told that we're on it. It's just 1 o'clock right now, most of the West.
Depending on your region, absolutely, yeah. Although you have to know that a lot of people are on the internet now.
I've heard that, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I could have said get the freak out of here, but no energy.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
So
I mean,
anyway.
we could beep it and make it sound the
Gosh.
same, but it's not the same.
Gosh. I heard you do a great Sean Connery.
I do the best Sean Connery there is.
Will you do this line for me?
Yeah.
As Sean Connery,
Yes.
I'm still waiting to be impressed. It was in one of his movies. It was just a brilliant moment. I'm still waiting to be impressed. Like someone pulled out a giant gun, and there was Sean Connery. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still waiting to be impressed.
Perfect.
It's a thing in Scotland.
I know.
You know, you get taught it in Scotland. You know, it's a preschool thing. Everyone,
Well-
oh, you children in here, let's start your lessons. Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only thing I could do with Sean Connery, I used to say that his voice, the Scottish accent and the deep voice, you know, because you're a chick magnet. I mean, let's
Oh, absolutely. You know it.
Sean Connery could say anything to a woman and she would just be turned on and be like, hi, Mr. Connery, I'm your biggest fan. He'd say, I've got some toilet paper stuck in my butt crack.
Are you miming a girl getting ready?
Yes. Well, I didn't stand up and do this. But, you know, I don't know. I mean, this
That kind of turned me on a little bit there when you did that.
you know what? And it's okay. I mean, we have a sexual chemistry. but
Sure we do,
We're
yeah.
both married men.
So what? So was Oscar Wilde. What's your point?
Oscar was wild. I've been married for 32 years.
Good Lord.
Yeah. To 7 different women, but I love. No, I met my wife. She was 19. I raised her as one of my own.
That's good.
She was beautiful, and you know, I think that you know, a lot of
32 years?
people are getting divorced in their 50s though now because science won't let us die.
Yes.
So you're sitting with your spouse. You've been married 30 years. You look over at him and go, "Really? Three more decades with this bag of nothing?" Anyway.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
The views expressed by Mr. Carvey in no way reflect my own or those of the
I
CBS
know,
Corporation. Yeah.
Anyway.
No,
So-
that's what went wrong. How come you stayed married all that time?
You know, well, what do you mean?
Well, you know.
Hi, honey.
No, that's amazing.
Well, I think that
in show business years, that's like you got married before you were born.
Well, I understood that women wanted, they want a man who's strong, has the washboard stomach and the shoulders. They want strength in a man, but they also want a man who can talk to them, understand them, and attend to their needs. But ladies, you can't have that guy. Because that guy's got a boyfriend.
That is true.
Could they be whiter?
They're pretty white. You don't do a lot of surfing these days, then, I see.
I'm Irish, Norwegian, and Scottish, so I stay out of the sun. My ancestors lived in caves, and so we tend to, you know,
Well, I think
prune up.
I think all of our ancestors lived in caves. If you
That's
go back, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Oh, we all grunted for 2 million years. We were just in tribes going,
Yeah.
oh, ha, ha. And then some guy in France one day went, ha, ha, That dialect reflects the French character. You can't sound, you know, humble with a French accent. Try it.
I have tried for years.
Try to say something humble. Like, I am not a very important person.
Well, you sound like you are a very important person. We have to take a commercial break.
What?
Yes.
It's so fast. Oh. Can I come back tomorrow?
No, you can come back after the commercial.
Oh, okay.
It's 30 years later, you know.
I know.
Oh, hi. How are you?
And that's when my child was born.
Yeah. Greatest day of a man's life.
Yes. What are we doing now?
Well, we're
Okay.
out of time.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you very much.
Well, now, wait a minute. You don't just get to walk
You can
over
ask
once.
me. You want to ask me anything?
Sure. How are things?
Any audience questions?
I don't know if I ask questions,
You
then
know
other
me.
people are
No.
going to want them
No,
too. You know,
they wouldn't want them.
you know, and then the other guys ask questions. I don't do that.
Yeah.
You got the wrong guy here.
I love what you do. You have a lot of props over there.
Well, it's a manifestation of insecurity of material.
Right. How did this show happen? I mean,
You know, I think that's a question I ask
it's the
myself.
greatest, weirdest, like, and that guy he's union and he just stays in that thing. I mean, what? Hey, I finished. Can I just get my check and get out of here? They're not really shooting any cutaways of me. Can I just check?
What's worse is the guy in the back. You know, is can we see the back end of the horse a little bit?
Is this show kind of European? That's what it's European in a way, right? It has a European sensibility vis-a-vis a
yes.
European.
I mean, I am a very important
You
person.
are important person.
And now we really are.
No, you're a very great person. The show's fantastic, you know. You know, they can't all be tippery-topper. You know, once in a while you make a stingery-doonga.
Sorry. I just love the Beatles. I'll do Beatles all day.
You're dressed a little bit like the Beatles.
I'm a little like an early Beatles, yes, you know.
I famously smoked a little marijuana with Paul McCartney once, you know.
I anonymously smoked marijuana with many other people.
I don't advocate marijuana smoking, but if Paul McCartney hands you a joint, you do tend to toke on it, you know.
Here you go, Dane. Have a tokey-tokey-doody-doody.
Great guy, but he's so humble, you know. That's what I love about him. Because the Beatles are, at this point, we know, just legendary geniuses, and he will just never takes it on. He goes, you know, how'd you come up with, you know, the White Album? You know, we sat for a plunker. You know, John had a guitar, I had a guitar, and we plunky-plunker, you know. And he said, John, you're still plunking? Yeah, I'm plunking. And that's how we got Abbey Road.
Well, all
right,
I think we've all learned something.
You are a very important person.
And you are a very important person too. Well, be right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a beautiful and extremely gifted actress. You can see her in I Origins. Is that what it's called? I Origins. I've seen it already. It's amazing. I just couldn't remember the title. Anyway, it's in theaters now. Take a look at this. Brit Marling, everybody. Brit Marling. I'd tear it up.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Can I see what's on it?
No.
Those are our clues.
No, there are no clues. From now on, it's all white snow never been trodden in.
Okay, bring it on.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You look great.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry I screwed up the title of the movie, I Origins.
So have you seen it or have you not seen it?
I have not seen it.
You better go see it this weekend.
Yeah, I will. Is it opening this weekend?
Oh, it opened last weekend.
Right, I was out of town, but this is now...
What were you doing?
I was in Comic-Con last weekend.
You were?
Yes.
And what happened at Comic-Con?
Things. I moderated the Game of Thrones panel. Game of Thrones!
If I make that gesture, will it make that sound too?
If you say Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Game of Thrones. Good to know.
Yeah, there you are then. So if you ever need that in your life or you need attention in a restaurant, do that and the noise will happen.
The noise will happen.
Yeah, the waiter will be like, what the hell? And then you'll come on over. And you...
So if I'm on like a first date and it's not going that well and I just do Game of Thrones, will it turn into love at first sight, do you think?
No, it might turn into a horrible bloodbath, though. Have you ever seen that show?
I saw the pilot and there was too much blood for me.
Yeah, well, if there's too much blood in the pilot, then you're best to get out then.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, no, tell me about what happens in I Origins, though.
Well, it's a story about two scientists who think that they can prove reincarnation.
What?
Through the study of the eye. So they go on this journey to find his lover from the past, who he thinks has been reincarnated in India.
Now, the reincarnation, do you come back as an animal, or is it always a human?
Always a human. No, this could be just
come
early on in their investigation. You know, I mean, you could come back as Jeff, for instance.
Well, I think the thing about Jeff is the whole premise is he never really left.
He never really came back.
Yeah. Do you believe in reincarnation? Come on.
I think it's probably not that literal, you know?
Right.
I think you maybe turn into like some sort of energy field that becomes part of a tree or something.
Well, I think that, everything in the universe exists. All your molecules were, sadly not always composed as you, which seems a terrible mistake.
Right. We're stardust.
Yes, and when you break down, you become other things.
Yeah.
For example, you and I could have been part of the same person at some point.
Right, or the same star, or the same tree.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting really poetic today.
Well, we are poetic.
Yeah,
We're poetic people.
You are, yeah.
I am quite poetic.
You're kind of a poem of a man, yeah.
I am. Do you read poetry?
I read a lot of poetry.
Do you really? What kind of poetry do you read?
I'm reading a lot of Raymond Carver right now.
Holy crackers.
Yeah.
That's clever. Yeah.
I'll send you a copy.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard you're into, have you been reading the Red Book? I heard something about
the young thing? Yeah, I've got a copy of it. Well, it's in German, so I haven't been reading it that much, but...
You don't have somebody who maybe could translate for
Well, I have a German in my house who comes round and, talks about...
You just look at the pictures.
Yes, I do, actually. Yeah. Well, the calligraphy is spectacular.
It's stunning.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
And then, we're talking about the Red Book?
Yeah. You started it.
Did I?
Yeah, you said we were stardust.
No, you said that.
Well, you said we were molecules, like, from all through time, or you...
Well, it's just that I don't know. It's not often Carl Jung comes up when we're talking in here. I mean, I'm happy that he has. I love Jung. He was insane and brilliant.
He was insane and brilliant.
Yeah, I think he was probably insane, though.
Have you been analyzed before?
Why, yes, I have. Are you, This is not a pipe.
Is that not a snake?
No. What are we doing, audience? You don't know. Just go ahead and clap. No, I received analysis. Why only today? Once a week I get analysis.
What did they tell you today?
Oh, just some stuff.
You don't want to share? Is it like patient, confidentiality?
Well, I think it's more about, your dirty laundry, really, isn't it? I mean, do you get psychoanalysis?
I have, yeah.
But you stopped?
I stopped.
Why? I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah, well, because I started traveling a lot, and I felt like I was doing my therapy on the plane, honestly, I would just watch a lot of movies and cry a lot in the movies, and I felt like I was just working it out in the movies. Even a romantic comedy can make you weep on a plane, I think. You could be watching Brides.
Yes, planes make people very emotional.
Yeah, yeah. So
No, that's true. There's a study done on that.
I was getting my emotional sort of exercise just flying around places.
No, I disagree. I don't think that works. I think stopping analysis is like saying, you know, I used to brush my teeth, but I'm fine now.
Do you think I should go back?
I think that if you're prone or receptive to that kind of thing, then it's an act of self-robbery not to.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think that you would clearly respond to it very, very well. You're undoubtedly very, very clever. Why not investigate yourself a little bit
Okay,
more?
I'm going back.
Good. But
Thanks for that.
But get a good therapist. It's very important.
Do you have a recommendation?
Yeah, I do actually. Yes,
do?
I do. Are you in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk to you afterwards
Okay, good.
about this. I mean, very, very clever person.
Okay, I didn't think that was going to happen today, but I'm glad it has.
Well, you see, you've got to remain open to the possibilities of life.
I'm totally open.
Yeah, well, hooray for that. Got to do the job. So where have you been traveling around to then? Anywhere exciting?
London. I was in London for 6 months.
Oh, that's absolutely top-notch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you lived there?
I did. I used to live there, yeah.
You know what's crazy about London is they have a very different culture around drinking there.
Oh, yeah, they like to.
They like to get annihilated because the pub closes at 11. So
Right.
it's just like a race to get really drunk before the pub closes. So right around like 10:30, 10:45.
West End of London? Crazy.
Yeah, totally.
The streets run chunky with vomit.
Yeah.
They really do.
they actually
It's
do.
unbelievable. The level of public drunkenness in London is spectacular. And remember, I've been to Boston. I mean, it's unbelievable, right?
Worse than Boston. Yeah, I think you kind of don't know in the streets whether people are having fun or they're running from something terrible that has happened.
It's a little of both, I think.
Yeah.
It's well, I wish I could talk to you longer, but unfortunately,
time.
It's commercials time.
What are they
Well, you want to stay
selling?
for the end of the show? We can
Yeah.
sneak in a little extra bit then.
Let's do.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll be right back after this.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
We're back on. Yeah. But you can still talk. We're just talking about transpersonal psychology.
Yeah, I was going to explain what that is, which is this idea that we're kind of all connected. So rather than just looking at the psychology of the individual, you're looking at a kind of more of a collective.
Well, that's a Jungian idea, isn't it? The collective unconscious.
Yeah.
Although that apparently, you know, he stole it from somebody else. But
Who did he steal it from?
Well, someone else in the collective unconscious, I suppose. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
No, I don't think he would have done that. I don't see that.
I usually don't believe those stories about theft. Like when they say that Shakespeare stole.
Oh yeah.
I think it's all written by one guy.
Yeah. One guy couldn't have written all this. Oh, really? Why not? He had a pen. You know.
Probably lots of paper.
Yeah, tons of paper. And the interesting thing about how Shakespeare wrote, like all the comedies were written before his son's death, and all the tragedies were written afterwards. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fascinating. His whole, you know, psyche changed after the death of his son.
And then he started writing tragedies. Mm-hmm. What was his first tragedy?
I think it was Hamlet. His son's name was Hammett, I believe, and then he wrote Hamlet. I think that was the first one, but I'm not a scholar.
Do you know when I was younger, I used to do these plays where I would mix Shakespeare with the best music videos on MTV, and I would mash them up together, and I would charge my neighbors lots of money to come see them. And I did one that was Michael Jackson presents Hamlet, and so like
sounds like a thriller.
It was. Yeah. The ghost would come out, and then it would break into like everyone doing the Thriller dance, and I would charge my neighbors like $20 to come see it. And
where the hell did you grow up?
Well, the thing was, I would cast their kids in the play. So if they wanted to come see the play, they had to pay. I made a fortune. I'm broke by comparison.
Well, we'll get on. Oh, listen, we've got to go. The show's finished.
Oh.
Sorry, Michael. Good night, everybody. Good night.